you're waking up to 3 or even 4 times every single night just to pee, and it's ruining your sleep, your energy, and your mornings, then stop what you're doing right now. Because today on Vitanic Bloom, I'm going to tell you about one simple mineral that can calm your bladder, help you sleep deeper, and dramatically reduce those nighttime bathroom trips. And chances are, you're not getting enough of it. If you're one of the millions of people who constantly wake up at night to urinate, you already know how frustrating it is. We often blame things like drinking too much water, the medications we take, diuretics, aging, diabetes, prostate issues, sleep disorders, or bladder problems. But what most people never consider is how one mineral, magnesium, can completely change the way you sleep and how often you get up to go to the bathroom. Magnesium is involved in more than 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, which means it's essential for metabolism, energy, nerve health, muscle relaxation, and biochemical function. But what makes it incredibly powerful is the way it regulates stress hormones, especially cortisol. And cortisol is the real troublemaker when it comes to nighttime urination. When cortisol levels rise, usually because of stress, anxiety, or an overactive nervous system, your kidneys start producing more urine. High cortisol also weakens bladder control and makes you extra sensitive to even the slightest bladder filling. This is why many people feel like they have to go even when their bladder isn't actually full. It's a cortisol response, not a urine problem. Magnesium, on the other hand, helps lower cortisol and calms the entire nervous system. When cortisol drops, your kidneys stop overproducing urine, and your bladder becomes more stable and less reactive. This alone can drastically reduce nighttime urination and help you stay asleep longer. Magnesium also supports healthy electrolyte balance, which is crucial for kidney function and fluid regulation. It strengthens the muscles of the bladder, allowing it to hold more without constantly sending signals to your brain. And because magnesium activates GABA, a calming neurotransmitter, it helps your mind relax, your muscles loosen, and your sleep deepen. When your sleep quality improves, nighttime urination naturally decreases. Timing also matters. Eating magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains earlier in the evening, not right before bed, helps your body use those minerals without interfering with your sleep. And of course, we all know the basics. Avoid heavy drinking close to bedtime, especially within 2 to 3 hours of sleep. The relationship between magnesium, cortisol, and urinary health is deeply connected. When stress raises cortisol, your kidneys excrete more water, leading to more bathroom trips at night. And the more you wake up at night, the higher your stress levels become. It becomes a cycle. But when you restore magnesium levels, cortisol naturally falls, and your body enters a much calmer state, allowing you to get longer, uninterrupted sleep. Magnesium also regulates the nerve signals that control bladder contractions. Low magnesium can cause an overactive bladder sensation, making you feel like you need to urinate more often, especially at night. When magnesium is sufficient, these nerve signals calm down, the bladder becomes more stable, and the urge to urinate becomes less frequent. Magnesium also helps balance electrolytes like sodium and potassium, which affects water retention and urinary output. This helps keep the body in a healthy balance, reducing nocturia, which is the medical term for nighttime urination. The recommended daily intake for adult men is around 400 to 420 milligrams, and for adult women, about 310 to 320 milligrams. I always recommend getting magnesium from whole foods first, but if you find it difficult, supplementation can help. So in summary, lowering your cortisol levels with magnesium can dramatically improve your sleep, stabilize your bladder, and reduce how many times you get up at night to urinate. It supports hormonal balance, calms the nervous system, improves bladder function, and promotes deep, uninterrupted sleep. Magnesium truly plays a powerful role in your urinary and sleep health. So make sure you're getting enough magnesium in your diet. Avoid drinking large amounts of fluids close to bedtime, and give your body a few hours to settle before you sleep. Magnesium can do wonderful things, not just for your bladder, but also for your calmness, your rest, and your overall quality of life. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone you care about. Leave your comments below. And as always, here on Vitanic Bloom, make it a great day.